Today we're going to do a drywall patch after the plumbers cut open the wall and had to move their pipes because we're changing to a new vanity and the pipes are in the wrong spot. So I start off here with my PLS 180 horizontal and vertical line, and what I'm looking for is the leading edge of their existing cut, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to oversize this cut just a little bit. So I'm going to go cut a new piece of drywall that's a little bit larger, and then I'll just trim their cut to my new laser lines, and my new piece should fit perfect. Now I'm going to take measurements of my new marks, my height and my width left to right, and go cut a piece of drywall out. Well, I wouldn't cut my piece of drywall. Actually, this wall is 2 layers, so I'm going to have to do this twice. And now I'm just going to measure over to the plumbing lines from my control line that I'm using on the right side and from the top. The water lines are going to be a 1-inch circle cut out, and the drain line is going to be a 2.5 circle cut out. And I'm just measuring over to the centers of the pipe and just eyeballing centers, and that's where I'm getting my measurement. So I measured for my 1-inch cutouts and my 2.5-inch cutouts and drew a circle. And now I didn't have my normal drywall cutout tool, so I had a bit with me. And I actually, for the first time, I put it in my drill, and I says, I'm going to give this a shot. And just set your drill on high speed. It actually works great. Saves you $120. You don't have to go buy that special tool or have a hole saw. And it cuts pretty good. Now we're going to do a dry fit. Now the pipes are cut out. We're going to put it on my laser lines, and I'm going to trace it out with my mechanical pencils that I love to use as a carpenter. And I'll put a picture of those right here. Now I'm going to cut the excess out with my Milwaukee multi-tool with blades I get in like a 50-pack on Amazon. And I'm always rocking out with my headphones during the day. There's the Milwaukee tool, but I liked pretty much any rock and roll, and especially the band High Pressure Flash. They got some great music. Check it out. So here I'm just adding 4 screws to the studs, because once you cut it out you never knew where the screws are, just to reinforce this cutout. These are 2-inch screws, coarse thread. Now I'm just adding a little extra backing on the corners of the right side and the left side, so my new piece of drywall goes on and the seams are tight. Now I'm ready to install the first layer of drywall. Fits like a glove. Got my backing in, my studs marked. Now this is 1/2 inch, so I'm going to go to 1.25 inch coarse thread screws, just the normal screws, and the next layer will have 2 inch. So I got the second layer of drywall here. What I did is after I made all my cuts on that first piece of drywall and the holes, I just went and traced it on a new piece of drywall and cut it out. So it should be exactly the same. Now I'm installing the second layer and I'm using 2-inch coarse threaded screws because it's an inch thick of drywall now, and into the studs penetrating 1 inch. Now we're going to put a layer of mesh tape on the seams. I like to use the fiber tape. It's the heavy duty from Lowe's or Home Depot. It comes in the pink color. So now I got it taped up. I'm going to do a quick coat of Easy Sand 5, fast setting, to give it a quick hard bond and get that tape set up really good. And then I'll come back and do a layer of +3 mud for the second coat. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to Trades, Tools, Tips.